Barrett, did you hear the Fine brothers were trying to do something outlandish?
What?
Did you hear about that?
Nope.
They were trying to license the word react. You know how they had the react videos where, you know, old people react.
Yeah, I've watched some of them.
I've watched a few. I think they're kind of boring myself, but and I just barely know who they are. And they're like these. Why is it that I mean, there's all these big, multi-big YouTubers out there, and I hardly even know who they are. Am I living in my own little cocoon?
You're living in Arson Tony's box.
It's probably because we're like working every day, you know, trying to run a business and make YouTube videos too at the same time. But anyway, apparently they tried to license that word react, and people went nuts, especially on Reddit. And so there was a big backlash, and now they tried to apologize once, but it was one of those sort of political type apologies where you just explain things, you don't really apologize. And then they were losing like 100,000 subscribers a day. You know, they got millions, like 4 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Then they actually apologized, and that's the last I've heard of it. But it made me think about when I was building, you know, when I was first building the top bar hive, the Artisan HB1, and I was gonna sell it, you know, license it or whatever. And I started thinking, what am I doing? It's a top bar hive with a roof with Langstroth frames. Yeah. There's nothing about that that's original, right? There are no original.
Just putting stuff together.
Yeah, you're just putting the best ideas of all of the other people's ideas together. And that's basically what the Fine brothers were doing. I mean, look at the Langstroth hive. Langstroth studied bees. He studied how they spaced their honeycombs, the thicknesses. He came up with the fact that they build them about 1 3/8 inches on center. He came up with a frame system to organize, you know, to allow them to organize themselves in a hive so they would stay there, right?
Yeah.
Instead of flying off into nature. But even all he did was study nature and mimic it. You know, he didn't really invent how bees build their combs.
Yeah, he discovered.
Right? He just mimicked it. So, you know, it's funny. It's great. You know, I love business. I love capitalism. I think it's the foundation of freedom in our country. But when you kind of get on the edge of, you know, what is that? What would you call that? Corporate fascism.
Yeah.
When you want to start controlling.
I don't understand what it even would have done.
Well,
they're not going to make money after everyone.
They would have. Yes. Because if they own the trademark, then you would have to buy a license from them to have a video that said, you know, people react to Barrett playing drums.
Oh, it's just strictly video thing.
It was a licensing issue.
It's a video.
He wanted to trademark and license the word react so that if other people would have to basically purchase an agreement to be able to use.
People got really mad about that. Huh?
They did, man. They went nuts. So anyway, just remember, people, most ideas are not original. They're just rehashed.
Yeah.
And the best thing you can do is be yourself and use your own talents.
Definitely.
And that's the best originality. You know, nobody can claim. If you're being yourself, nobody can claim that you're copying anyone else. So,
wisdom.
have a good day.